Dang, I was slow at pushing the button. He's using it a little bit. More for balance than anything, but he is using it. Which is more than he was doing before surgery. Before surgery, if that thing touched the ground, he yiped and made noise.
Hey, tonight I got sleep.
Yeah, she actually got to sleep.
Whatever the hell it is.
And we've been listening to saws the last few days. I don't know where all they've been cutting. I know not all of it is right up there, but we got a few things sitting up there today besides just the loader and a feller buncher. And literally, when I pushed the button to start the video, heard a bigger tree hit the ground. But anyway, Ty and I talked yesterday about maybe get a video when he comes out this morning. And it's kind of nice at the moment. The orb, clouds. It rained sometime overnight because everything was wet earlier.
Midnight.
She says midnight. I'll believe her. I was awake about then, but I don't remember it raining. And I don't know if you can hear that, but that's two fair-sized saws dueling up there. I don't know how big the timber is up there. I mean, you know, what we could see farming around that, there was, I suppose 30-inch plus on the butt. It's a good little patch of timber.
I saw them hitting the damn ground, Jesus.
Yeah, she never got to really hear the good ones. Used to be some, well, probably patches of timber about like that, but bigger. A little bigger timber, and they could be a mile away. That's, well, actually, hell, where they're parked up there. In fact, the log loader's moving right now. Where they're parked is got to be right on 3/4 of a mile from where I'm standing. Maybe a little more than that. Just give you a little perspective. And boom up, boom out. Not sure what he's doing that direction, but maybe getting the hell out of the way so they can drop a tree there. So, anyway, we'll bring you more later. Hey, literally, it's a minute later. I brought you back. Log loader snuck into the trees to probably start pulling them out. Tyler and I were just talking last night on the Post Point app. No, it wasn't 2 o'clock in the morning. It was last night, you were asleep for it. There was a wreck up at Manning, up where her and Maury live on the highway on 26th. And 2 cars, 11:34 last night, she says. She just looked. 2 cars, well, they're grinding and paving the highway up there. Maury's working on the job. So Maury texted Becky a little while later and told her what happened. It was a group text. I wasn't in it. Ha ha. I didn't get to get bothered.
Well, it was both moms and me because we knew what was going on.
It was those two and then somebody else's number, probably one of the guys he was working with. Don't give me the dumb look.
His mom, my mom, and me.
Oh, okay. So the number I don't know. I guess I don't have Maury's mom's cell number. That's all right. Anyway, they hit one of the flaggers. Maury said the flagger appeared to be all right, but was going to go in and get checked out anyway. And, you know, oh, that one didn't slam the ground. All we heard was that one crack. I don't know if you heard it or not. Tree cracking anyway. Just a reminder to people, wake the fuck up. Seriously. I mean, I know if they're night work, they've got big freaking lights set up. Flagger's still in reflective clothes with a sign in their hand that reflects and a big, huge light shining on them. And
more than one sign miles before that. And then some, letting you know that they're doing night work.
Plenty of signs getting there. I mean, it's almost like being in the bank where you got to walk through the little velvet ropes, yet people can't stay in the freaking line. Anyway, there was something else I was going to go. Oh, yeah.
Balloons.
Last night I get a phone call from my mother wanting to know what's going on out in the hayfield. Okay, Hayfield's out there.
It's kind of right in between the trees right here.
Pretty much straight through there. Now, she's looking from up there. I'm over there with absolutely zero windows pointed that direction.
In the middle of eating dinner, by the way.
Yeah, I damn near wore my hamburger last night, literally.
I threw mine out the door.
Telling me somebody's walking around up there, and there's a blue light.
Oh.
Well, what it was 3 Mylar balloons that said happy birthday on them, tangled up in the cross fence between the two hayfields. There was a white one, white or silver.
The happy birthday one was white with a different color on it.
White. But
there was a pinkish red and a blue. And I could see from up here the pinkish red and the blue, and I'm going, I don't know what it is.
What I could see without binoculars standing up on Mom's deck was a blue light flashing, and once in a while a red light flashing, and something else. She hands me her binoculars, which I would assume she would have looked through already.
Okay, but...
Plain as day, Mylar balloons. So, yeah, she put a TikTok video up about that.
Yes, I had my rant.
She had her rant.
Because we were hot. That was a good one.
Mostly some good F-bombs.
Uh-huh.
Because there's no excuse for that crap, people. All that does, if that ends up in a hay bale, it ends up in the feeder, and a cow doesn't realize it, we don't catch it. Cow eats it, or your horse, or your goat, any of that. Plugs their guts up, and they die. Same thing as all that net wrap that people keep getting in their feed bunks.
They choke on it, too.
They either choke on it, or it plugs them up and they die, and nobody knows why, and there's nothing you can do about it. Anyway, there we are for the morning. Figured I better get a shot for Nelson. Yep, look at that. Ron's a nozzle holder. Shop tank was clear empty this morning. He's been meaning to put some in it, but do it now before we shuffle everything around. See what the day really brings. I mean, they're still saying like 80% today, 100% tomorrow, but our 100% 2 days ago was one sprinkle early in the morning. Who knows? And yeah, we still got the hose tangled up in there. We're not hooked up to this one yet. Something I gotta make a short hose to connect into here, and then we can use this one. But for now, we're done with this. Well, that was fun. Ask Ron.
Yeah, sure.
It's fun. I didn't know we hooked that hydraulic cylinder up for the steering. Said screw it. I remembered how we moved the chassis in originally. We put a block in the front between the stops and the yoke. And unfortunately, the block's a little loose, so, it tends to want to turn a little bit. So a few times I kind of had to try to pick the back end up and slide it around quite a ways. In order to make the left turn into here, I had to have Ron slide that left fork all the way in so it would clear, otherwise I was hitting the corner of the frame. But it's in here. I kind of wanted it a little closer to the pole over there, but I moved it over once after it was in here, and otherwise we'd have been to the right of that pole up there. Anyway, there she sat. So you can see them lights better now. They don't look too bad considering. I wish all those lines were run through underneath and all hooked up, and But now there's still a lot of that kind of work to do. Hate to set it out here too long, but it was probably just as dusty in the shop as it's going to get out here. Anyway, that's what you got for now. Seems Rainey can't find enough calf poop up here, so she's down there looking for it. We just filled the totes for Mom back here for the steers. Get back here and Rainey's out there. Crotchety old gal, she don't go out there with the bikes anymore. But boy, she'll go out there to find her some good calf shit. Oh well. It just means when she farts tonight and Becky complains, I can tell her why. Hey, the last 2-year-old. 1 foot back. Go figure. Hopefully, get the foot out and straightened up, and it'll come a lot easier and be done. She can do it on her own, I hope. But you know.
No, Sherry had the nose out partially with one leg back,
Yeah.
and she's straining really hard.
Yeah. Well, you get the leg popped loose, and she'll probably have it on her own. We can hope, or just get it out. She's still pushing, so. Anyway, we'll see what we get in a little bit. Well, that could have been a handful, but we'd still be here in an hour. So, Fuller came out, got her untied. She went right straight to licking. Big bull calf. That's the way you want a 2-year-old. First calf heifer. Get up and go right to it. So, yeah, she's wasted. And he's holding the gate up, and so am I. But, hey, only 9 cows left to go now, because the last of the 2-year-olds is finally done. And by the way, yeah, within a minute he was talking to Mom. So, that's a good thing, too. Well, 10 minutes after coming out, this is his third try to get up. He's trying. And talking. Oh, God, I know why he talks. Dino's his daddy.
His daughter falls whenever you walk out of a damp house.
Yeah, one of those yearlings outside right there is a Dino.
Her full sister's right
Oh,
out
her full sister's out there. Yay.
there.
Well, yeah, but her full sister's not a Dino.
I know.
She got to think about that for a second.
No, I think she's a Dino.
Nice looking calf, anyway. And a big boy that got the want to get up now and not be lazy like a lot of them.
I don't know, so let me go up there and help her.
Still got to get the halter off of her, but hey, you know, it'll come off eventually. Isn't that right, Mama? Yes. Good, Mama. And I think she's got a sister left calf over there too. We were discussing might have been, because they're 2 peas in a pod. Just one's a couple years older than the other. But dang it, he's sure trying. Yeah. He's going to get moved over to the other end of the barn when he's up and running around, I hope. Easier when they can move on their own, so it'll be a little while. And unless she's going to just grab him and go, but
Grab the goddamn cart back over here, put his ass in it, and go.
we might do that. Throw him in a cart and go for a ride. It's just a pain getting out of that pen. You got to carry him out. But anyway.
I could drag his ass up.
Well, we got her moved. She tried to go down there where the bikes are, of course, instead of coming through here. Then she decided she was going to go over here. To which she turned and ran that ladder over. Knocked that one into this, shoved her butt into that, and knocked it almost off the pallet instead of going through there. And that's after she walked through the dog food pans over here. Wouldn't follow her calf that way. But she still followed her calf. And followed right on in, just like she should have once she figured it out. Been kind of leaving her alone. Calf's been down here talking, and I peeked on her a couple times. She's being a good mama, cleaning him up. Actually got him pretty clean now. So, there we are for the end of the day. We're going to call it the end of the day anyway. We're going to put the skid steer back here in the barn and be done. And we'll describe the other stuff in the shop tomorrow. Okay, I lied. Screw it. Here you go. Since I had to come shut the lights off anyway. Plan's mounted top one. Obviously adjustable so you can keep them in time. And thank God, didn't have to pull the gearbox apart. That's on a tapered spline. You want to talk about something that was a pain in the ass to get off. Got the power puller out and got it, but, you know, still took a little bit. Luckily, the impact wrench got fit in behind everything to get it off. And the pulley, I don't even know where the pulley is. the pulley actually flange mounts to the gearbox, so that's a good thing. And we'll bring you back for that tomorrow. I'm not going to try it. I probably got to cut that freaking bearing off. I'm not going to try doing that tonight. I'll do that first in the day, so if something goes sideways, you know, you don't wake up in the middle of the night to a real hot shop. Isn't that right, Ron?
Yep, no hot shots.
And look at him. He's not only full of cow shit, he's full of everything that couldn't get cleaned out of here because he was laying underneath it working on it. Well, Tyler and I were over the top of him dropping stuff in his face. Yeah. So, anyway, we're going to call it a day, aren't we, Ron?
Yep.
Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good Thursday. Say goodbye, Ron.
Goodbye.
Hey, guess what? I'm back again like a bad dream. Ty said he was actually nursing instead of sucking on a manure ball on her side. But when Ty walked in, the cow stepped away and he got confused. But he's got milk on his nose and he peed already, so that's the best we can hope for now. And it looks like she did a damn good job of cleaning him up, too. So, there you go. I'm going to go edit and upload so y'all can see the little bugger. Oh, yeah, she did a hell of a roll. The cow hit the gate in the other pen, and Ty was in the way. It smacked her just above the knees, and give her a little whip, and laid her out on her back. At least she rolled down, so it wasn't too bad. But anyway,
I flew though.
So she's sore. She learned how to fly, so look out.
I don't remember it, but I learned how to fly apparently.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.